Still Saturday. Welcome to the channel. Just come up to see some mates. When Cheryl's nipped in to get some. Don't know what she's gone for, but anyway, she's gone to see a mate. I thought, well, I'll put something on quickly while I'm sat doing now. Look here. That's not a bad view, is it? That's quite a nice view. So, while I'm looking at that, I'll have a chat to you. Just for a few minutes, I promise. So as you know, I'm a funeral director in Sheffield. And I think this week, out of every other week that I've been in Sheffield, working, because I'm at a farm at the moment. We've got a little farm in North Yorkshire Dales. But this week, especially in Sheffield, has made me think, do I want to carry on working? I'm 61 nearly, going on uphill for 61. I'm closer to 61 than I am to 60, put it this way. So, do I want to carry on working until I drop? Because I've watched other funeral directors for the last 36 years. And I've watched them work until they either get Alzheimer's or dementia. On whatever illness that they get, cancer be it, whatever. And they just carry on working and working and working until basically they drop dead. I've worked with funeral directors that have had a caravan in Skegness and they thought it were the world. They thought that Skegness were that were end of universe for them. And it were 36 years ago. They thought it were brilliant. They might go to Headingley or somewhere like that and watch cricket. I used to work with a lovely guy called Alan. He were mad on cricket. Alan were a diamond. He was a bit like Lurch off Adam's Family. He always reminded me of Lurch. But really good-hearted bloke. He honestly were. He were lovely. And talk about loyal. He were loyal to my old boss. Well, one of my old bosses anyway. But Alan thought that it were an achievement if he managed to go and see cricket live. And I haven't really spread my wings that far, but I found something that I'm really interested in and love. And it's farming. And farming at the minute it's in decline massively. You can't earn no money in farming because most farmers have got another income. They do something else. They might do dry stone walling or building or doing driveways. They do all sorts just to earn a bit more coin. And it's farmers who look after all this. All this countryside where people say, stop eating meat, be a vegetarian, be a vegan, we shouldn't kill animals, stop eating chickens' eggs. If we stopped eating chickens' eggs, chickens would continue to lay fucking eggs. There'd be eggs everywhere. We have to pick them up and take them away and eat them. They don't all get fertilised, so what happens then? A chicken sat on a dozen eggs that's not been fertilised after a couple of weeks. Eggs are going to stink. It's the same with meat. They go on about cruelty to animals. I don't know, and I know quite a few farmers now. I didn't when I lived in Sheffield, but now I'm up in North Yorkshire. I have met plenty of farmers, plenty now. Gary and David, just to mention a couple. Tommy, little fat Tommy. Tommy's got the most eco-friendly tractor on planet. Because he talk about, you know, what do you call it? electric vehicles and all that. That's bollocks, let me tell you now. Tommy's tractor runs on diesel, but it's alive, that tractor, with mould and weeds growing out of it. It's falling to pieces, but it's eco-friendly. It's like a little habitat, and it's send that little tractor to Tommy's. I think this week in Sheffield, back to what I was saying, it's made me realise that, do I want to carry on being a funeral director? I met a lady this week, and I'm going to mention this because I said to her, if you don't mind, I'll not say no names, but I would like to put some on one of my blogs. And she watches. She watches me on TikTok. She don't watch YouTube. She's more into TikTok. I met this lass this week. Other end of Sheffield. We got chatting. She's lost her mum. She's only child. She's got a brother. When I say she's only child, she has got a brother, but she has naught to do with him, and he had naught to do with her mum. So it's all down to her. But she ain't got, when I say much money, she ain't got no money. She's on benefits, this lass. Through no fault of her own, let me make a point. Because a lot of people think that everybody on benefits are scroungers, and they're not. Not everybody's a scrounger who's on benefits. Some are. I know some are. I meet them every day and I see them every day. There's some parasites on benefits, and people's not going to like me saying that, but let's call Keckle Black if it is. Can I say that now? Don't know if I can say call Keckle Black. This lass is on benefits through no fault of her own. She's worked, she's paid into the system. The job that she had, she's now not got, through no fault of her own. Her mum's passed away, and her mum had no savings. Old lass, old pensioner, late 70s. This lass said to me, she's a bit younger than me anyway, 10 years younger I think than me. I'm 61, she'll be about 51ish in that region. But this lass says to me, I ain't got no money, mate. I've got no money at all. Don't know what I'm going to do. I know I can make a claim to DWP, and that'll cover some at cost of funeral apparently. And I says, well, you can get between 2,000, 2,500 quid towards cost of funeral through DWP. Providing you don't have horse and carriages and 6 limousines and stuff like that, they don't pay for things like that. She says, well, I've been told that you get flowers paid from social. I says, well, not really. They make a contribution of £50, 75 quid towards cost of flowers. You don't get that on top of what they're giving you. You're going to get between 2,000, 2,300. So I don't know what you're going to get. It's up to them. There's no set fee what you're going to get. I looked after a lady who passed away many, many, many years ago in Skegness, and I dealt with Tracy, her daughter. She was lovely. Tracy's a good friend of ours. Watching this bleeding dog's just come down. I don't know where that's from. She was lovely. She really were. Dog's just gone trotting down the road here. Hang on, no. He's got a collar on, but it's a fast road, this. About a second. Is that yours? Is that your dog, mate? Is that your dog? All right, mate. Fucking car coming now. So, hang about. Come here. Come here, or you'll get squashed. Come here. This is it, look. Come on, then. I don't want you running out in the road. Come here. Good boy.
Right.
It's not yours, is it?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
I just didn't want him to get run over.
No, it's good of you, yeah. He thought we were packing up, because when I want to go home, get the caravan, he does a runner.
Not daft.
Because I got in the car, he thinks we're going home.
Aye, not daft, it is staying.
Yeah,
Absolute privilege, mate. Alright, I just didn't want him to get squashed.
yeah, no, thanks for that.
Cheers, mate.
Alright,
Cheers, mate. Should have got squashed, that little bleeder. Anyway, it was fucking off. Didn't want to go. I'm not going back to fucking Liverpool. I'll stay here, it's thinking. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Tracy got £27.50. Out of breath on your run down there. Tracy got £27.50 towards cost her mum's funeral. I've never forgot it, although it was years ago. I've never forgot it. Because I was disgusted. We just... Her mum and dad had paid into the system all their lives. Disgusting. Anyway, this lasso I met this week is going to have to make a claim to DWP. She'll get some help, but then she's worrying, am I going to pay it rest? Well, funeral's roundabout. Well, she'd been to another funeral director in Sheffield and they wanted £5,000, what was it, £5,800. Hers only meeting at crematorium. 5,800. This is quite a big company. They've got quite a few offices scattered around Sheffield. In fact, they've got one in Derbyshire and all. I says, you're looking at about £3 grand, so you're going to be around 500 quid short. Let me tell you something now, that 500 quid to that lass is probably, like somebody saying to me, I want, I don't know, 600,000 off you in a month. It's not always possible for people just to get that. Hey, Hope.
Hello.
She's here now, my boss. I've just been like charging after a dog running down the road. What? He was packing up on caravan site. There's a caravan site here. He was packing up and he was like, dog come trotting down the road. Little suitcase on its back. I'm staying here.
Betty's just run down the road. Come on, because I want to get her back.
Anyway, let me tell you, it makes me think this lass has paid into the system all her life. All her life. And so has her mum. And now she's going to get next to no help. But yeah, come on. Bastard cyclists. Cheers, mate. Hope you don't watch me on YouTube, bastard cyclists. So she's going to get no help, and she's going to worry about where she's going to get the funding from. Crap, innit? And it got me to thinking, they're letting asylum seekers. I've been watching one today come over from Nigeria on a blog. And leave my wife in Nigeria. I'm coming. I want a house. I want car. I want money. What, you want a job? This reporter says. No. I want money. Who's going to give you money? And this reporter, and I'll not say who he is, but says to him, well, a lot of people in England's got no money. Yeah, very nice people though in England. Very nice people give us money. Well, we need to stop giving you fucking money, and this government is giving you money, not us. And it's not their money to give you. It's our money, it's our taxes that they're giving them. Tony Blair's now saying, oh, we need to do something about it. Well, you've let enough in, haven't you, you tosspot? Not Tony Blair, what do you call him? Other fucking nutter. Tony Blair was just as bad anyway. Anyway, Keir Starmer is trying to win voters back. Too late, Mr. Starmer, you're out. Next election, you fucking through that number 10 door. Do I want to still be a funeral date in Sheffield? No, I don't actually. I might sell my business. Seriously. I am 100% now thinking I've had enough, I might as well clear off and go and enjoy the good life. Put my feet up. Spend me all the kids' inheritance. Blow fucking lot of it. What do you reckon, Cheryl? Let's have a good life. Gets early here, look, wait. Greg's cup in her hand. She knows how to live the good life.
It's water.
It's water, actually. I got that cup yesterday from Greg's. She gave it me at last because we looked after her mum. How lovely is that? Anyway, I'm going. Have a fantastic day. Anybody wants the funeral business, get in touch with me, will you? Because I'm seriously thinking, do you know what? Life's too short to work till you drop. And all my working for, paying me taxes. I'm working for a bunch of no-marks to come into the country. Might as well spend it myself. Have a good day. Take care.